Hey everyone, I'm Melissa. I'm here at Dragon Man's, and I have Jake is back, my surprise guest today, to talk about some Dead Air pistol cans. It's going to be the pistol series for the Dead Air demo weekend that we're going to have April 26th and 27th. So come on out here. We'll have the museum grand opening. If you go on the tour at 10 a.m., you'll get into the Dead Air demo range for free, and also the machine gun vendor range. Best of all, we will be comping all of your excise tax fees. So the additional 65%, not going to be relevant that weekend. We are covering that fee. So it only applies to people who get down here that weekend in person when you shop Dead Air cans, and you can test them out before you buy them. So Jake, what do we got here today?
Yeah, thanks, Melissa. Excited to be back. That's a great deal. So today we've got the pistol lineup. It's pretty much anything from 22 up to 45, and then even some rifle calibers as well on a few of them. But just go ahead and we'll start smallest and work biggest. So.
Okay.
Mask HD. We could have covered this one last week on the rifle one, but chose to do it today as well. But 22 pistol or rifle. Benefit to the Mask HD is multi-caliber as well. So anything 17 HMR, 22 long, 22 short, 22 Win Mag, all the way to 5.7. Fully serviceable, so both end caps come off, baffles come out. So super easy to service, super easy to clean, as we all know how dirty rimfire, firearms and suppressors can get. So
absolutely
huge plus on that. Black, FDE, or the silver, color wise in this one as well. So
yeah, I think the Mask was rated, top 3 of the most popular pistol cans. So I know we sell a ton of them here at Dragon Man's, and they are really quality made.
Yeah, probably the best seller from Dead Air across the line as well. So
absolutely. What's next?
So next up, Wolfman. So this one is another classic from Dead Air. This one is another beast of a suppressor as well, or silencer as well. 9mm can, but it works great on multiple other platforms as well. So 300 blackout, either super or subsonic. If you want to do your 350 Legend, 357, any of that sense. This one does have different options as well. Right now, this is in the K configuration, so a little bit shorter. It does come as a full size as well, so if you want a little bit more sound suppression, things like that. Multiple different adapter options for this as well. You can do direct thread. It has the pistons with fixed barrel spacers. You can do a tri-lug adapter, kind of anything that your pistol, PCC, or rifle has on it.
Type of MP5.
Correct. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, tri-lug for your MP5s. Still works with the the thread cap on those, which is the way it's designed to be. Or you can do the fixed barrel spacer, on your, standard PCC.
Now, if you have additional questions like why do we need a fixed barrel spacer and all that, feel free to come down to the demo range weekend, and you'll get to see Jake's beautiful face, ask him all the questions you want, take up all of his time. He's got nothing but time for you guys that whole weekend, and you can ask him all those questions. So now, we didn't really, I didn't mention the price, but the mask is around like $439. Something like that.
Yeah, right around $440 for the mask.
$440, and then this one's going to be what?
Wolfman, you're right around $890, $899. Okay. I think is list for that guy. But next up, Mojave 9, so another 9mm pistol can. This one's made more for handguns itself. It can do some rifle calibers, but not full auto rated. There is barrel restrictions on that. So
what rifle caliber would it be?
So it'll do 300 blackout, subsonic out of an 8-inch or longer barrel. So those are the restrictions on that, but no supersonics on this one. Again, this one's modular as well, so full configuration. You can also break it down to the K size. So if you don't want that extra weight and length off the end of your handgun, you can cut it down. But if you want more sound suppression, you're more than welcome to take it down as well. And then the end cap just screws on the end there. So again, some different options for pistons, thread adapters, things like that. So again, direct thread, you can do it with a piston and the Nielsen device, fixed barrel spacer as well on that. Either way, so
cool. What is that one retail around?
So the Mojave 9 is going to be right around 1,000.
Okay. Yep. All right. Sounds good. And then what's next? These are newer ones, or one of them's newer?
Yep. So the Mojave 45 will be the newest one. Okay. The Odessa 9 would be our third 9mm can. This one is going to be fully modular. So if you can see all the different baffles in there, they're all numbered and labeled, but again, this one's fully modular. So again, if you want length and weight reduction, take out some of the baffles. If you want sound suppression, put them back in. But kind of, fully module up to, 8, 9, 10 different baffles options. Yeah. So.
And it is stainless steel, right?
It is, yep.
Or is that 282? Those are more on the
rifle
cans.
ones.
Yeah.
Yep, so.
Now this still though isn't that heavy.
Nope. It's
Like it's actually still pretty light considering, and it's obviously going to be very durable, and that modularity is just awesome.
correct. And then small enough diameter. This one works really well for handguns if you don't have suppressor height sights or a red dot either. Very slim profile, so great to have. This one is going to be, what I would say just mostly just 9mm handguns as well. So
Yeah, so it can be shorter, longer, and I think a lot of people do like the slimmer look on their handgun nowadays. So for a handgun, maybe not a PCC, but
exactly. Yep.
all right. And then that one retails around.
$8.99.
Okay,
That one, yeah.
so really not bad.
Lastly, again, this, like I said, this is our newest one, just came out this spring. This is the Mojave 45. So both the Mojave 45 and the Mojave 9, grade 5 titanium. So super lightweight, but still super durable as well. Same principles as the Mojave 9. This one is modular as well, so it'll cut down to the K version also. Anything up to 45 cal on this one. So 10 millimeter, 40, 41, whatever your 40 caliber.
Yeah.
Rounds are.
But not any of the rifle calibers.
Correct. Yep. Yeah. So cool thing about these two, you can really see, I don't know if you can see inside there, but it really shows our triskelion baffle system and how that gas management system works. As far as, taking that gas, spinning it, pushing it out the front. Again, huge benefit to the health of the shooter, the sound that it makes, and then the no adjustments or anything to firearms either. So
yeah, I feel like Dead Air's like really perfected their engineering, their technology like over the years, and it's pretty impressive, honestly, at this point. So
and it'll only get better.
Yeah, and then this you can clean is Jay can give you a lot of tips on how to clean them. The Mojave 9 is probably around the $800-900 range, I'm guessing then too.
So the Mojave 45 is same price. You're right around right about $10.50 for that.
Okay.
Just the titanium, a little bit pricier material. So
yeah.
But.
So now if you want to hear the suppression on it, definitely come out April 26th and 27th. These are some great options for you guys if you're looking for your your first or your sixth handgun suppressor. Again, we covered rifles in the first series, but and then we'll also be covering specialty cans in our last series before the range day.
Yeah, definitely come down. There'll be different platforms that you can try these on. I've got the handguns to go on. I've got the PCCs to go on. So multiple different, so whatever you're kind of looking at for what you have at home, something similar to it. So definitely come down, check it out. Shoot them, that's the best way to tell the benefit. But again, like Melissa said, first one or, your 10th one, benefit to, Dead Air is it'll be your last one. So
also we streamline the entire process to get you up and running to process all of your forms here in-house, and we'll be happy to, answer all of your questions here in the store as well. So Dragon Man's April 26th and 27th, we are comping your excise tax. So yes, Colorado is super lame right now, and they are imposing all of these horrible laws and so forth, but we're going to try to help you out as much as we can. At Dragon Man's, we're always going to be as fair as possible, and we're going to comp that tax, that additional tax for you. So again, you get to meet Jake and maybe have an additional person helping you, or you're going to be kind of scrambling on your own. Good luck with that.
Yeah, we'll have a couple people down here to answer the questions. Yeah,
I'll be down there, or I'll be up here because, I don't want to get my hair too messed up. But Jake, you can handle all of that stuff. And our customers are great. We have some of the best customers out there. I think you're going to like them a lot. And again, we'll have a machine gun vendor that weekend as well on a different range. And then the museum tours start at 10 a.m. If you go on the museum tour, you get into the demo range for free and the machine gun range. If you don't attend the museum tour, it's just $15 to get in, and then you have access to shooting your firearms, demoing Dead Air products, and visiting the machine gun vendor range. So don't miss it, and we will get onto the specialty series here in a couple of weeks as well before. So April 26th, 27th. Thanks for coming out, Jake. It's only been, a 10-minute visit. You get to drive on back to town. We had a big flag in the last video, but it took us about as much time to put up the flag as it did to make the video, so we've kind of we scrapped it. But, Dead Air, you got a nice hat on there, and maybe you'll have some swag out there, too.
I will. So, yeah, we'll have some swag, some giveaways, things like that. So, and then, again, great products. And like I said last time, make sure you come down, support small businesses that, fight for your freedom. So definitely look forward to seeing everybody there.
All right, guys, stay watching these videos, and we'll see you that weekend.